Life is so good for the soul. Share a moment with a complete stranger or somebody you know. Don't care if you're young or you're old. Sit down and tune into the best show. Lee bringing all the flavor. Interviews getting greater and greater with a nostalgic feel. You know she got the mass appeal. Word up.
Once again, he was like, I guess I gotta do you like this because you just won't learn. And after that, it became clear. I'd already been reading and studying. So many times we showed me like, dude, all that Wildcat shit don't mean nothing. And that's when I tried to change my name. The Barnabas came in, Barnabas Israel, started reading about the 12 tribes and truly being the people of the book. And that damn near shut my career down. Because they like, nigga, we don't want to hear that shit. Crack some jokes. Talk about pussy. I don't want to talk about pussy. I want to talk about Paul and Barnabas and Joseph, Isaac. And they were like, all right, well, you go over there with all that shit. Do the church shows. It was just so many times. It was like, I just thank you so much, God. That's what my post now, I'm learning more balance in it. My post now, man, at first, you better not come to my page. You didn't want to hear nothing about the glory of God. Jesus. 12 tribes. I mean, it was all kind of unnecessary. Just everybody's going to die if you don't love God. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Why is everybody still eating pork? Don't y'all know that's in the dietary law? It was ridiculous. And I'm learning that balance now. But I'm serious about my faith. You know, I ain't trying to start no church, but I read the Bible consistently. I haven't, and that's the one thing that bothers me the most is comedy. As much as I love it, it takes me away from God in that realm. I practice the Sabbath day. It's a lot of different restrictions I put on my life because I felt like he.
So I want to make sure I'm following you, but I love where you are right now. You are in it. So you said it's, I don't know, it's almost like a tug of war. I'm hearing you describe. And you said you practice the Sabbath. So does that mean you try not to take shows on Saturday or you don't do shows on Saturday?
I try not to buy or sell, do most of that from sundown Friday to sundown Saturday.
Literally keep the Sabbath holy.
Literally. But if I get a show, I got to work. I got couple jobs here and there. I have to work. If I don't have to work, then I'm not. I don't buy, I don't sell, I don't cook my food. I make sure I get my tuna and fruits and all that. And it's weird on the road, but it's such a level of faith that I have right now where my fear's gone. I really don't care about a lot of things maybe I should care about. Like everybody's like, why are you changing your name? Like it's still people like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, what's up? Oh, Wildcat? Who the fuck is this Barnabas dude? I'm like, he was kicking with Paul. Like, Paul what? You went to high school? No, nigga, Paul in the Bible. It's like,
Saul, but then he became Paul.
Yeah, it's like, man, like, people didn't understand because I had been Wildcat, and they didn't think, I didn't think I was a bad person. Everybody knew I had a level of faith and conviction to that, but man, when it intensified, nothing else mattered.
And that's actually how we became really cool. We bonded over our faith because in comedy, there's not too many people that will either express it or there are not too many people that have it. So I admire the level of discipline you now have in your faith. So what with this, like this newfound, like just direction, and I won't say it's newfound, but just accepting of this direction, what is it that you would like to come out of this or to achieve with this?
Well, I realized that most creative minds are in their own way. You have to get out of that. I was watching a video with Tabitha Brown, which has become one of my new inspirations. She has a lot of different things going on. She has vegan. She does vegan reviews, and she hooked up with Whole Foods and did that. And it was just, it got to a point where I was like, you got to stand on this, because he put it on my heart to where I had to be willing to give it up. And the more you read, it says that those who give up their life for me will have a life. Mm-hmm. And if you don't, you're gonna lose it. And it was like I had to give all that Wildcat shit up and start just fresh. Like when I say I literally had to learn how to walk again. I still don't really do these jokes on stage because the shit wasn't really funny, but I feel that, and my comparisons are always loose. I feel like the world's always gonna sell crack. You make a lot of money selling crack. I would rather sell weed. I would rather sell Long Island iced teas. Yeah, to get you fucked up, but it ain't gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem missing out on what I'm missing out because I'm speaking about God. Because when I tell you, I'm making half, maybe a little more than half of what I used to make. I've got 2-3 times more than what I had before. All the equipment, podcast stuff at the crib, cameras, the apartment. It's like, because like you always talk to those church folk, and we think most of them are crazy. Because it's once I gave my life to the Lord and stopped smoking crack and sucking penises in the alley, and you're like, this motherfucker crazy, and I'm not listening to her. But once you give all that up, it's like, wow, my whole life changed. There was so many situations where I was like, damn, man. Me practicing the Sabbath, I'll save money. Me reading in the morning, me working out. I ended up losing a little weight, and it was just so much that was like, I have so much more. I'm at peace right now.
Definitely was going to be the word I used.
And I didn't have that as Wildcat. I had more money. I had a couple cars. My kids are straight. Maybe not as much as I wanted to give them. But once I gave all that up and stopped justifying my sins and what I wanted to do because I was Wildcat and people would allow me to do shit, man, it was like, wow, like God was so dope. It wasn't even funny. So for a while, wasn't nothing funny in my head. I couldn't do comedy. Shit was so real. It was like, what am I supposed to do now, Lord? Order my steps, Jesus. One time I said, order my steps. 45 minutes later, pizza showed up. What? Did you order me a pizza, Lord? Wrong address. But when the way the way my mind works, I'm sitting there like, Lord, order my steps, Jesus. Ding dong, dominoes. Like, how did you know I was hungry? Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's not Jackson? No, it's not Jackson. Okay.
2 fish, 5 loaves.
Man, and it was crazy to grow up in comedy the way I did, to have all the levels of success. I never really got the money that people get because I knew what came along with that. So there were a lot of opportunities. Had I just moved to LA once I won the Shaq stuff, had I take my money and stopped like taking care of my kids, I'm sorry, I can't feed y'all like this. I gotta fly and do this like a lot of entertainers do. I would have gotten to a place, and I don't know if I'd be sitting right here or anywhere.
Again, that power of choice. As I'm listening to you talk, I think I want to share, just as your friend.
Yeah,
I think that you should do a one-man show.
I've been thinking about that. I definitely want to do that. I want to come back here and do it.
I think you should.
It's so much that I want to talk about that's not yet funny. And that's what bothered me the most. Because I could be sitting at a funeral. It's been my gift since a child to make me laugh, to, in conversations, just entertain. I wasn't even trying to get paid for it. And there was a moment where it was like, ain't nothing funny.